It is so crazy to think that Justin Bieber has been in our lives for almost 7 years now. And right now we have got your look at 17 important events from JB's rise to fame. It's all happening right now on Clevver's Listed. This man has achieved a whole lot in his 21-year life, and it all started back in 2007 when a young Justin Bieber surfaced on YouTube. Scooter Braun found this fresh-faced cutie on the internet and immediately knew that the rest of the world needed to discover his angelic chops as well. And before you guys knew it, Justin joined forces with Usher, teamed up with RBMG, and Island Records with LA Reid. The stars then aligned once again, and Justin released his debut EP, My World, in 2009, which brought us One Less Lonely Girl, Favorite Girl, and this little number.
Love me, say that you love me, fool me, oh how you do me.
But then ish got like really real when Justin released his first official studio album called My World 2.0, which brought us Somebody to Love, You Smile, and Baby.
He's got the most dislikes on the internet. What?
Baby really does have the most dislikes on the internet, like 4.7 million dislikes, but it has over 1 billion views, so he must have been doing something right. This was around the time when Justin brought us yet another crowd favorite with some help from Sean Kingston. You cannot forget about Eeny Meeny, even if you tried. And then Justin's first headlining tour, My World, came our way, and with Bieber fever plaguing the masses with absolutely no mercy, the tour's title was ever so befitting. Now, as Bieber was chugging along on the success train, his star power was taken to new heights when the industry accolades started rolling in. He won his first Moon Man at the 2010 VMAs and then took home Artist of the Year at the AMAs.
This is the first year Justin Bieber was nominated for an AMA, and he's walking off with the biggest prize of the night, Artist of the Year. By the way, Justin is the youngest person to ever win this award. Congratulations.
That night, Justin also performed on the AMAs for the very first time and took home a second AMA for artists to watch. I mean, needless to say, the foreshadowing was correct. Yet another notch on Justin's success belt was My World Acoustic, which was an album filled with acoustic versions of all the songs on My World, along with his socially conscious track, Pray. And then Bieber followed the usual path that most pop acts take at the mania stage of their careers, and he made a movie. Never Say Never pretty much made a believer out of everyone who had already been drinking the Bieber Kool-Aid. It made over $12 million on just the first day at the box office alone. The film was filled with home videos of Justin performing when he was the little mini-me, and he convinced many naysayers that he actually has got real, legitimate talent.
Duh.
Then Justin brought the holiday cheer with his second official album, Under the Mistletoe.
I'ma be under the mistletoe.
JB saying Chody? Yep. This was around the time when Justin's voice started to drop ever so slightly thanks to puberty, but thankfully Mother Nature had some mercy and let him keep that signature falsetto. But you know what he didn't get to keep? That infamous hair flip. As ridiculous as it may sound, Justin cutting his hair was a big flippin' deal, pun intended, and he even documented the chop so that his believers could say their proper goodbyes.
Change is good, man. Change is good. Any regrets? Yep.
Many tears were shed that day, but then Justin dried those tears with some good old comedic timing when he hosted Saturday Night Live. So while he was on the show, he performed, of course, and then he also did a skit with a fake Miley Cyrus, to whom he promised he would never smoke weed in public ever. Whatever you say, Justin. So it wasn't very long before we were treated to yet another Justin album in 2012 that was ever so appropriately titled Believe. Believe brought us hits like All Around the World, Boyfriend, my favorite, As Long As You Love Me, and with it, Justin went from babyface, tween, to pop star, to sexy, squinty mini-man.
Swipe, swipe on you, chilling by the fire while we eating fondue.
They just grow up so fast.
I miss you, Mom.
That same year, Justin was nominated for 2 Grammys, which were then added to his list of accolades that include 11 Billboard Music Awards, 7 AMAs, 10 MTV EMAs, and 15 Teen Choice Awards. And that is just naming a few. Mind you, that Justin is only 21 right now, which should motivate everyone to get off the couch and do something with their lives once this video is over, obviously, because we have priorities. And then Justin went through a bit of a rough patch that did sort of hurt his public image, but it did keep him relevant, and therefore it qualifies for a spot on this list. Surely you know the whole story by now. Justin egged a house, got into an altercation with a limo chauffeur, cheated on Selena Gomez allegedly like a gazillion times, made some jokes people didn't really like, posed for a mugshot, racked up a few speeding tickets, suffered through a few outbursts, and then he peed in a bucket. But hey, it can't be easy growing up in the public eye with everything at your disposal. I mean, imagine if cameras were following you all the time. Justin did learn his lesson and really has been trying to mature and leave the whole bad boy thing way behind him. So now fast forward to when Justin showed off his skivvies by posing for Calvin Klein.
My Calvin.
Justin's Calvin Klein photos nearly broke the internet, and the Photoshop allegations were non-stop. Everyone had something to say about Biebs' new chiseled abs and his particularly large bulge. Now, whether it was photoshopped or not, this ad certainly got everyone's attention. And then JB made headlines once again when he suffered through an hour of self-inflicted torture for his roast on Comedy Central.
Seems like only yesterday you were discovered on YouTube. Time flies when you're a piece of
And just trust when I say that was the nicest, most G-rated snippet from the roast that we could have chosen. The digs were merciless, as they're supposed to be, but Justin was a really good sport and even took time to apologize once again for all of his previous antics.
Someone close to me once said, "It's how you rise from a fall that truly defines you as a man." I'm excited for that challenge, and I want to say thank you so much for taking this journey with me, and I'm excited for you to see what's next.
Well said, my friend, and of course we wish him nothing but the best. And now I've got to know, which of these moments in Justin's career was the most eventful for you? Let us know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Keep it positive, you guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Of course, when you're done with all of that, click right over here to check out what some of JB's fellow celebs think of the superstar. Thanks so much for hanging out with me right here on Clevver News. I'm Jocelyn Davis, and I'll see you next time. And now, my friends, click to the left to see a list of guys that Miley Cyrus has supposedly dated, with supposedly being the keyword. Then click to the right to see a breakdown of things even you might not know about the Biebs.